Where to get pizza in New York? You asked, I'm answering. Today we're at Cello's in the East Village on St. Mark's. We got a margarita slice and a burrata slice. Cello's serves what I call a neo-New York slice. So the classic New York slice, which I haven't shown you yet, is a plain cheese, very basic, no frills. These guys kind of took it to the next level. They have a better complexity on the dough. So when you get a bite into that bread, it'll taste much better. They have toppings that were previously unheard of in New York, like burrata, chief among them. So this was more an Italian thing. And as you can see, they grind parm on it as well. So this is a very tomato-heavy pie, and if you are a vegan vegetarian, you can just remove the burrata and have this as a tomato pie. And if you go to New Haven, they have that there as well. So this is new to New York. This is what they call a margarita. There is basil in there, but it's cooked into the slice. So it's not like the other pizzerias I've taken you to, where the basil is visible directly on the pizza. They don't garnish it. It's part of the sauce and the cheese, more or less. But they have that Parmesan grated. It is melted down so you can't see it. And again, it's not as crispy as Mama's too. That's the crispiest we've gone to so far, but it's still pretty good. Perfect mix of soft and crispy, and the cheese is very tangy. The sauce is not as present. Some margarita pizzas are very heavy on the sauce. This one, you're tasting more of the cheese, and it's a very sweet cheese. And it looks like a mix of fresh mozzarella and dry mozzarella, which is what makes it a margarita. So a lot of pizzerias, they will just say a basic plain slice, which is cheese. Other ones, they call it a margarita. They have more of the sauce popping out. This one, I think it's a margarita because it uses fresh mozz. You guys can get a sense for the complexity of the dough. This is a perfect bake as compared to the earlier one. I mean, look at that. It won't, even if you want to make it fold, it won't fold. Dry, heat it up again. Look at that. Very crispy. So this first bite is just going to be plain tomato and bread and a little bit of basil, as you can see with parm. So if you're interested in that milky sweet cheese, then the burrata is definitely your slice. That was it for Cello's. They have way more options, as you've seen. These are just my favorite, and it is very much out of my way, but sometimes I make a point to trek down here because I miss it so much, and this one is definitely one of the ones worth checking out off the beaten tourist path.